See this? This is the Astro A50 Gen 5 headset, and we are giving one of these away. Stick around and you might just figure out how you can bag one for yourself. This is the A50 Gen 5 wireless headset and base station, and we are about to unbox this bad boy for you right now. We actually got hands-on with this during Logi Play Day, a special event just a few weeks ago. We were one of the first in the world to get hands-on, and now we're going to open it up for you guys to have a special exclusive, well, it's an exclusive for us, look at this headset. Make sure you grab yourself a brew, get comfortable, we're gonna unbox this, run through it all, and then we'll go through our review of the headset afterwards. It's gonna be a long video, but it's gonna be worth it. Stick around. Okay, for the purposes of this video, we have 2 cameras at least, maybe another one going around. So I'm gonna be looking this way, but I may look over there as well. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, we should get you the angles that you need to see what is inside this. And without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into it. We are unboxing the Astro A50 Gen 5 wireless headset and base station. Pow. So just want to remind you guys as well that might be watching this, we are Logitech G partners. All Astro headsets are now under the Logitech G moniker. I'm going to get rid of this over here. So we have been Logitech and Astro partners for a number of years now. That's actually come from the fact that we use these headsets, and we have used these headsets for many years, long before we were partnered. So every time we get invited to unbox one of these, it gives you that warm sort of fuzzy feeling inside. Well, it's back again. So as we get to unbox Gen 5 of the Astro A50 headset, my personal favorite Astro headset. Let's get right into it. Okay, first up, sticky bits. Anyone that watched the unboxing of the A30 Mandalorian Edition headset will have seen me pull off a sticky tab that destroyed the box. Tab is a cardboard pull tab that takes you up to the center of the box. Let's get rid of that. Woo, nice. Boop, boop. So I'm taking all the time in the world with this. I'm not doing that again. I cringe when I destroy the packaging. So there's one, nicely, and 2. Okay, we'll just leave them there. Okay, which way? Trying to open it towards the camera. So, oh, have we got a third? Oh, we've got a third one. Oh, a little red one. This is where you know you got the action bits going in. Let's get involved. What did I just say? What was I just saying? Look at that.
You've done it
Where
again!
Where is the card? Destroyed it already. Destroyed it already. Okay, let's open this up. Oh, nice. Now, I don't know whether this is an environmentally friendly thing or not, but it's more like a paper, sort of fabric packaging. The plastic stuff that's bad for the environment is gone, but it's embossed with the Logitech G logo. Anyway, it feels classy, but if I lift that up, there we go, baby. This is it, the first glimpse at the Astro A50 Gen 5 headset. Looks just like the A50Xs that I've been wearing on the stream, which is not surprised because it looks good. It looks good. There you go. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So that's just the headset. The thing with this is you're not just buying a headset. You are obviously buying the headset and base station. So we'll take the packaging out. Lift this back up again just so you can keep a view of it. And then this is pretty much where the magic happens. So let's get a closer look at that. And then over to camera 2. Nice. There you go. This is the base station. I presume, I haven't actually opened it, so I could be wrong, but there we go. So paperwork, always useful, always intelligent, keep hold of that stuff. And back to the Logitech G embossed packaging as well. Don't know if embossed is the right word. It's fabric, so it might not be the right word, but we'll go with it. We'll pretend. It's fine. There we go. Class, crisp, pristine, everything you'd kind of expect from an Astro A50 base station. And this bit's interesting. What is this? Ah, plugs. Plugs, there we go. Okay, we won't take those out. We know what plugs are. I'm assuming you've used them before, but that is the wall adapters should we need to charge the headset, which we will, because we're going to keep it plugged in at all times. Elsewhere, we also have, I won't take it out, but you can see the USB-C cable. Do you know what? I say I won't take it out. It's an unboxing. Might as well. There you go. So there is the red cable. That is the power cable that goes into the base station. And then you have a second USB-C, which is USB-A to USB-C. I think that's right. I don't know. We'll go with it. And that is everything within the box. So I'm going to put these back in here. I'll keep the base station out now, and we'll keep the headset as well. The box. And there we go. We've still got some of the protective elements on. We'll take it off now. There you go. That is the microphone. And then underneath, on the actual base station, let me put the headset down so I can show you this. You get, do you know what? I'm going to hold it up here so we get a little bit of the ASMR. I am wearing a lapel mic, so you might get some of this, but the, oh, the one side and the other. Oh yeah, there you go. Bit of ASMR if you're into that. Not personally, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so this is it. This is the A50 Gen 5 headset plus base station. We've just unboxed an A50 Gen 5 headset plus base station. Thanks to Logitech G UK for providing the headset for us. It was gifted, we didn't pay for it, so shout out to those. But now, get yourselves comfortable because we've been using one of these headsets for a few weeks and we're going to run through our thoughts in the ICU A50 Gen 5 product review.
Hold up! Before we jump into that product review, let's take a second to go back to the giveaway that we teased at the start of this video. We've just unboxed the Astro A50 Gen 5 headset and base station, and we're also about to review it for you now, but it gets even spicier, as we're going to give one of you lucky people a chance to win the headset too. Pay close attention as you watch this video, because we're going to hit you with a question about the A50 Gen 5 at the end. Drop your answer to that question in the comments down below, along with some details on what you'll be using the headset for if you win it, and we'll pick our favourite from the replies. This is nearly £300 worth of headset for one comment. That's a pretty tasty deal. If you want to see more giveaways like this, make sure you hit that like button too. Much love to Logitech G UK for sponsoring this video and for providing you guys with a chance to bag a pretty spectacular prize.
First things first, I do want to point out that I was just wearing a black shirt and I'm now wearing a white shirt. That is what it is. No, we are filming this video in a couple of parts, so if my clothing does change at any time, that's why. We don't like to just jump in, do everything in one take, because we realise as we're filming, things might change, our opinions might change, so that's why I'm wearing a white now. But back to the headset. The innovation train has just pulled in at the Logitech G Station and we are riding first class, baby. Your favorite headset has just received a huge facelift. Earlier this year, we created a video for the Astro A50X. It was the premium flagship product that Logitech G developed to deliver the best in-class audio experience. Well, that A50X still exists and remains as premium as ever. However, today we are here to showcase a brand new product in the Astro line, the newest revision of the Astro A50 headset. In this video, we will go into great detail as to what this headset can do, why you should look to upgrade your headset to this one, how to use it to its greatest potential, and what it sounds like compared to the other similar Astro headsets on the market. Let's kick things off by revisiting the same ground we previously trod. Let's go back to something we wanted to point out early on whilst creating our last Astro A50X video. We are Logitech G partners, but we aren't being paid to say anything specific or being compelled to be overly positive in this content. However, due to the success of that last video, this content has been sponsored by Logitech G UK, which we are incredibly proud of. Thanks to everyone that watched the last video or used our code on Logitech G purchases. You made this happen. We just wanted to disclose that up front, you know, for complete transparency. Those of you that have been part of our community for long enough will know that we have been Astro partners for years. The reason we work with Logitech is because we always did use Astro headsets. So it's incredibly humbling to be able to work with a brand that we used long before we were partnered, let alone even getting a sniff of sponsorship. Now that we have all the disclaimers, the formalities, the pleasantries out of the way, let's explore how this headset can enhance your overall gaming experience.
Who is this headset aimed at?
Let's set the scene. You've come home from a hard day's work, you've made tea, and yes, that is tea. This is a northern show, just wanted to point that out. You've said hi to your partner, your little ones have gone to bed, everyone else has gone to bed, and now you are in the mood for a Call of Duty binge. We've all been there, right? The issue, though, is that COD is a little bit, and I'm going to lean into the microphone for this one, boom-bastic. No, I'm talking loud guns, noisy planes, grenades going bang. I don't need to tell you this. You've all done it. Call of Duty is an incredibly loud game, so finding the right volume for your desktop speakers in your office or your games room TV, loud enough to hear the footsteps around you, but low enough so that you don't wake up everyone else in the house, is a tough balance to strike. This is where the A50 Gen 5s are perfect. Simply lift the headset off the base, pop them on your head, like so, press the play sync button just on the side to choose which console you want to play on, and you are good to go. And everyone else in the house gets to rest easy. Nice.
Connectivity.
Comparing the A50 Gen 5 headset to its A50X counterpart, well, from the front, everything looks so familiar, so comfortable. It's very much like the Aussie mullet. It's all business in the front, but it's party in the back. That's a Bibby inclusion. He wrote the script for that bit. Nice one, Bib. Cheers, mate. Do you have a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a Nintendo Switch? Would you like to have all of your sound coming through a single headset? This unit can do all of that for you super simple. All of this is nothing you haven't heard before. We included it in our deep dive into the A50X tech specs, but we'll reiterate it again here for everyone in the back. Everything has been streamlined through the integration of the base station, which features multi-system connectivity, light-speed wireless, and Bluetooth, all built into this compact unit. With a simple tap of the PlaySync button, conveniently located on the headset, you can switch between multiple platforms without ever having to leave your seat. Now, I know what you're thinking. If this is exactly the same as the A50X, then why am I looking at a brand new headset? That is a great question. Thanks for asking me this leading question. This is why. Bam! This unit has been completely stripped back and has been made to be something that you would be more likely to have in a bespoke gaming setup rather than, say, in your living room. But we'll come back to all of that a little bit later on when we talk about PlaySync connectivity. Let's take a quick look at the base station right now then. If you've ever seen any of the other A50 base stations, you'll notice that they all have the same front fascia, with the built-in LED panel, which is obviously not lit up right now because it's not plugged in, to show you what device you currently have connected, as well as how much juice you have left in your headset. And as this is a wireless headset, of course, it does need to be charged. With the magnetic charging cradle, you'll be able to drop and charge with ease, so you'll be ready to go whenever you're called into the lobby by the crew.
Design and build quality.
Everything you've come to expect from an A50 headset is present in this Gen 5 version. The build quality of both the headset and the base station remains unchanged, except for the ports at the back, which have decreased to 4. That means that this base station is slightly lighter than the A50X base station, but this doesn't compromise any of the build quality on these, well, simply stunning units. With the market-leading design and quality of the Astro A50X headset, it makes perfect sense that this, the A50 Gen 5, remains exactly the same. All the buttons remain in the same place. The PlaySync and Bluetooth functions, there we are still included, along with the volume rocker on the side. The microphone used in this headset is also the same quality of that on the Astro A50X, which, from our previous video, is pretty much unrivaled when it comes to headset microphones.
On the subject of that previous video, we jumped out of the studio and into my home setup to do another mic comparison for you. If you did watch the last video, we compared the A50 Gen 4 with the A50X and the Yeti Studio microphone. We're going to do that again for you now, but we're going to throw in the A50 Gen 5 into the mix so you can see just where the headset microphone sits in the scale of Gen 4, Gen 5, A50X, and an XLR studio mic. Do you want to save some money? Use code ICECREAM. Do you want to save some money? Use code ICECREAM. Do you want to save some money? Use code ICECREAM. Do you want to save some money? Use code ICECREAM.
If you're unfamiliar with the A50 series headset, here's a brief overview of what to expect from this particular Gen 5 model. Do you know, just to make it easier, I'm going to put it on so I know exactly where things are as we run through this. Skadoosh. So the microphone is positioned on the left-hand side of the headset, and unfortunately this can't be removed. If you've used an A40 headset, you'll be aware that you can just pop that straight off. There is a reason for this, and we are told it all relates to the quality of the audio on the microphone. And that makes sense because this microphone employs technology that positions itself as the market leader. Previous headsets had usable microphones, but they typically produce that classic headset tinny sound that you'd be used to if you've played in Call of Duty lobbies or anything like that, and then you immediately press the mute button to get rid of them. However, this model and the A50X before it headset feature a state-of-the-art microphone with a groundbreaking 48 kHz capability that delivers high-resolution, natural broadcast quality sound. The adjustable headband and the soft ear cups, just inside there, are carried over from the previous generation of headsets, so you can be sure of a comfortable fit even for the longest periods of use, making it great for marathon gaming sessions and, if you like us, long old charity streams. Also, if you have a Gen 4 headset, specifically if you have a Gen 4 mod kit, don't worry about forwards compatibility. The mod kit will work perfectly with the Astro A50 Gen 5.
Audio quality.
The A50 Gen 5 has a significant increase in audio quality over the previous generation, largely down to the audio drivers. Now, this is where we get a little bit technical, so if you don't understand, sit down, strap in, and we'll try to take you through it. The old A50 headset was packed with 40mm neodymium drivers, whilst the new A50X and the A50 Gen 5 has audio drivers that utilize Pro G graphene. And that's a breakthrough material that helps to provide improved audio clarity. And we all know when it comes to gaming, audio is crucial. You can't be in a battle royale and have tinny, inaudible sounds coming through your headset. You won't have a clue about your surroundings, and before you know it, you're back in the lobby. This Gen 5 headset is a significant upgrade from the Gen 4 models and a huge leap from the A40s. Those Pro G graphene drivers are basically what makes it. Graphene is considerably stiffer than your standard audio drivers, which means no warping or bending even as the game's audio intensifies. The graphene diaphragm features a unique live edge design that allows it to move more freely and quickly than a conventional fixed edge driver. This results in magnificently immersive game audio that is also precise for split-second decision making. In general, this means that if you hear someone or something in a specific situation and your brain indicates that they're coming from behind you, then you can be entirely confident that this is true. This is, of course, assuming you're not playing a battle royale with frustrating audio cues. We're looking at you. The reason we like the Astro series is that the headsets have always had deep, punchy bass, which ensures that explosions and bangs carry that weight. Shooter fans of any genre can continue to enjoy this on the A50 Gen 5.
Wireless performance.
So just like the Astro A50X headset, the A50 Gen 5 uses 24-bit light-speed wireless, which gives you uncompressed audio and is free from any distractions. Lightspeed, if you don't know, is designed for both casual social gamers and elite competitive gamers alike. That's similarities, however, the main differences between the two units is that the Gen 5 unit doesn't feature 2.1 audio-visual pass-through, because, as we previously mentioned, the unit lacks any HDMI ports on the back. I just want to confirm that this isn't a downgrade in any way, shape, or form when it comes to playing games through this unit, as 24-bit Lightspeed audio is still here, and it's just a case, really, of knowing if the visual pass-through is important to you. If it isn't, then this is a solid investment. If it is, then it's probably worth looking at the A50X instead. It costs a little more, but you're paying for extra features, and actually, let's take a closer look at that right now.
Audio PlaySync versus video PlaySync.
So PlaySync is one of the coolest features on both the Astro A50 Gen 5 and the Astro A50X headsets. It allows you to switch your gameplay input over to another source at the touch of a button, but the way it works is actually a little different on both headsets. First up, let's take a quick look back at the A50X. This has a type of PlaySync called PlaySync Video, which is especially useful if you're looking for a wireless full surround sound headset and plan to use it in a living room or a TV sort of setup. You'll notice that the base station has HDMI ports as well as USB-C ports, and this is what allows the headset's PlaySync functionality to control your gameplay picture as well as your audio. So if I'm using an A50X headset to route both my PlayStation and my Xbox to my TV, then I can switch both video and audio at the touch of a button. You just plug all of your consoles into your base station, then just run the single HDMI cable from the base station to your TV. No need to reach for the remote and switch your TV source from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. When you want to jump from one console to the other, you can control it all from one button press on your headset from the comfort of your couch, armchair, lazy boy, or whatever you sit on whilst you game on the big TV. Now let's compare that with how things work on the A50 Gen 5. First up, if you take a look at the back of the base station, you'll instantly notice that those HDMI ports on the A50X headset base station are gone. That's because this headset isn't computing the way the game looks on your screens. The A50 Gen 5 focuses solely on taking care of your game's sound, and to do that, this headset uses PlaySync audio. If the A50X is suited to the big TV setup, then the A50 Gen 5, is more suited to a battle station environment. And every battle station is different. Like mine, for example, has 2 PCs, 4 screens, 2 consoles, and to make it even more complex, I also use a HDMI splitter in there too. The point being, it's kind of messy from a one-size-fits-all standpoint. But if anything, it's proven to be borderline impossible to make one thing fit all battle stations. But that's where the A50 Gen 5 might just have the edge over the A50X. Let's say you have a couple of consoles running through a capture device and you want to switch sources. You just switch your audio to match whatever it is that you're viewing with the PlaySync button. Okay, let's get a little bit more complex. Let's say you want to load up your PC on your main screen. Then you want to switch over to the PlayStation on your second screen. A couple of games of Pro Clubs, whatever. And then you want to jump over to your Xbox on your third screen for a few hours of Fallout, or whatever it may be. Well, it's easy to do that with the A50 Gen 5. You just use the PlaySync button on your headset to choose which one you want to listen to, and then you can still keep an eye on the other 2 inputs on the other screens, which is something that the A50X can't do. If something exciting happens on one of the other screens, you can just use your PlaySync button to skip your audio back there and listen in again. It's super easy. The names are pretty self-evident once you understand that. If the PlaySync function changes what you can see on the screen, then it's PlaySync Video. If it just changes what you can hear, then it's PlaySync Audio.
Battery life.
When it comes to major game releases and blockbuster titles, you can expect to immerse yourself in those experiences without the worry of your headset running out of battery. To put things into perspective, previous gens of wireless headsets typically lasted for around 16 hours. However, this headset can endure a full 24 hours at approximately 78 decibels. How noisy is 78 decibels, you might ask? Well, it is loud. 78 decibels is about the same decibel level as your household vacuum cleaner. Or Hoover, for our American audiences, we got you. Now imagine having a vacuum cleaner strapped to your head. Well, that would be loud. Well, that's exactly what this headset can do. And for 24 hours, but we wouldn't recommend it for the sake of your ears. But you know, you could. The likelihood of you using this at 78 decibels for extended periods is incredibly slim, so keeping it at around 60 decibels, which is a similar sort of volume level as your typical conversation or that rainfall track that you enjoy listening to when you fall asleep, that would be the sweet spot. But with that in mind, you might even be able to extract even more battery life from this headset without even needing to recharge it in a 24-hour period. Let's be totally honest with ourselves though. Who's going to be playing over 24 hours? We're all going to be playing for 3 to 4 hours. We're going to take this bad boy off when we get home from work, play for 3 to 4 hours, put it back in the stand while we go to bed, and then we'll do it all again tomorrow, right? Right.
Software.
By now, you should probably be pretty familiar with the Logitech G Hub and everything that it entails. Since its early access launch in 2016, every Logitech G premium product has been linked to the G Hub app, whether through your PC or your phone, allowing you to customize nearly everything that you need to for your headset. If you're an older Astro user, you might be used to the old Astro Command Center app. Well, you can forget that now. The Astro series has been absorbed into the wider Logitech G tech ecosystem. If you haven't used the G Hub app, I can tell you it's genuinely a really clean and simple to use app. For keyboards, you can personalize your color scheme for the key backlight and add macros to specific keys to trigger multi-action prompts in various games or on your home desktop. For your headset, you can manage EQ presets or delve into the parametric EQ. I don't even know what that is. You can take advantage of enhanced microphone resolution and fine-tune broadcast quality vocal sound while controlling your environment with noise reduction. So that's a lot of customization options, and you have them all at your fingertips. Nice.
Price and value.
Now, when it comes to the value of a product, that is completely at the discretion of the end user. For example, this A50 Gen 5 headset comes in at £289.99 RRP, whereas the Astro A50X retails for £359.99, which is a huge £70 difference. Both of these products are at the premium end of the Astro headset range, and for very good reason. You just need to decide which one is for you. If you're seeking cutting-edge technology, breakthrough audio performance, top-tier build quality, and the ability to use it across all of your devices, well then both of these headsets are worth every penny. The difference though comes from specific user needs. If you want an all-in-one solution that covers your living room use with HDMI 2.1 audio pass-through, then the A50X is definitely a great shout. If you're a gamer or perhaps even a content creator with your audio routed through desktop apps like say Logitech G's Mix line, then for £70 less, the A50 Gen 5 will certainly provide you with peace of mind and a premium quality feel every time you put the headset on your head.
Our conclusion.
When all is said and done, the Astro A50 Gen 5 is a world-class, market-leading behemoth of a headset that provides superior audio quality for any use. Like with every headset you've owned before, you may always wish for that little extra feature or a bit more control over the sounds that you deliver to your ears. Well, this headset excels at overcoming every hurdle you might have encountered previously. The only negative that I can find, similar to the A50X, is that there's no line in or out ports for audio on the back of the base station. But there's usually a creative way to work around that, like we did in the A50X video with the audio embedder. Whether you're seeking the best immersion possible in your favorite game or the convenience of pro-grade broadcast quality audio built into your headset, then this headset delivers in spades. For the TLDR, here are a few reasons to choose the Astro A50 Gen 5. Cross-platform usability across your favorite devices. It's £70 cheaper than the Astro A50X, which shares much of its DNA with this unit. The Pro G graphene audio drivers provide audio quality like nothing else on the market. Premium AAA quality and durability. And a pro-grade studio broadcast microphone integrated into the headset. While the Astro A50 Gen 5 may cost you just under £290, we believe this headset can be the linchpin of your household for every gaming occasion. It's easy to see why the gaming landscape trusts Astro products, everything from esports tournaments to everyday use, as they consistently deliver the best performance. That is it from us. If you like what you see and you're looking to pick it up, don't forget to use code ICECREAM on all Logitech and Logitech G products. If you have any questions, let us know down below. And until next time, stay frosty.
Wait! Before you move on to your next video, or whatever you've got lined up next, don't forget to enter the giveaway. We've just taken a good, close look at the A50 headset, and one of these could be yours. Were you paying attention? If you were, you'll be able to tell us what kind of PlaySync does the A50 Gen 5 have. Drop your answer in the comments down below, along with some details on what you'll be using the headset for if you win it, and we'll pick our favorite from the replies. Get your comments in because this giveaway closes at midnight on the 30th of November, 2024. That's it from us. Stay frosty.